Guccione, and I created the spinal support by my company, Yogawrap. I really appreciate your business, and I think it's going to be beneficial for everybody to see some of the highlights on how it sells and how to explain it to your customer, because there's nothing else like it on the market. Candy has volunteered to help me out. Thanks, Candy.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I always have a sample out. It's really key, because when you sit in it, you get it. It makes sense. I'm going to move this down a little bit on her. Let's go ahead and turn this chair sideways real quick, just so I can show something. Okay, now have a seat. Nate, do you mind coming a little closer here? You want to be able to see that it's hitting in a good location. If it's up too high past the shoulder blades, they're not going to get the benefit of the open sternum, and you feel that big open sternum. And that's normally the first thing most folks feel, because the sternum opens, the lungs have their capacity to expand to their proportion that they can. Initially, too, I like to explain to folks that the upper portion of the body is lifted off of the waist. My concept is that there's no static bone from the top of the pelvic crest to the bottom of the rib cage. That's where you're going to compress. And in yoga, this is one of my first teachers, in yoga, we learned that this can maintain a lengthened and tall spine. And that's the whole concept behind this product. By doing so, you relieve pressure on the sacrum. So right off, leg and foot numbness. People with sacroiliac get a lot of pressure relief. Lower back pain from compression on the lumbar. Boom, totally relieved. Digestive issues, especially constipation. There's my colon, runs directly underneath these front floating ribs. I can keep that lift up. Then you work your way on up. Now I've got the sternum opening because I'm directly behind the thoracic. Also helping so many women this way with osteoporosis, because you feel that this is being lifted. And I'll get to more in that in a minute. Then I go to the neck, because if the thoracic is underneath the cervical foundation, then it can hold itself in place. Otherwise, this is a real common, occurrence. And you don't want that. You want your head to be held high, and then you relieve lower back pain. Also fantastic for, help me, what's this swelling? Just escaped me. Kyphosis. Because this isn't occurring, so there's no swelling, right? We've got a line, we've got drainage. Then I always like to point out that we've had one clinical research study done already showing that this stimulates this core muscle activity. And that's the key. When you have this pressure on the muscle, you maintain a positive muscle memory. Just as this holds this muscle memory. If you're sitting in the car like this and you get out, you're still slouched, you don't even know it. This is strengthening and lengthening these erector muscles, and so then you're maintaining that over time more and more and more. And that's how women with osteoporosis are gaining height. I'm not affecting bone density, I'm affecting muscle strength. What could be better? And creating a long muscle instead of a contracted muscle while doing so. Then I'll have more coming on another test that's occurring right now on showing volume of lung and diaphragm capacity, because we're trying to understand why so many people with asthma aren't having a need for their inhaler. But you and I both know through yoga there's expansion in the lungs. But now I need to find a way to prove that. And fortunately that's happening through the HAP lab. So, okay, thanks so much.